California was also a hotbed of ATV racing, but back in the day, these six-wheelers behind me, this is where the sport started. 1969. ATVs haven't been invented yet. Honda just invented the US 90, and that was the start of the three-wheeler scene. But behind me, these are the six-wheelers that started right here. Thank you to the Bill Fisher and family who thought it would be great to race these things, and that's how the sport started.
Yeah, this is actually the first suspended machine built. I bought it back. Around 1971. So yes sir, this is a very old machine.
It's really cool. This is, you got respect for, you know what this is. This is the start of ATV race.
Yeah. Right here, Pine Lake, I really enjoy it.
Tell us how the six-wheelers was started the sport, I understand. How did it go?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, Bill Fisher bought a six-wheeler, I don't know, probably late 60s, and then brought it out here, and they were just driving it around, and then pretty soon he was selling them, and everybody had one, and that was the thing before the races were here. We just all came out here and rode around.
Wow.
Yeah, that was the weekend thing.
On the same ground.
Yep.
And then Bill took a bulldozer out or something?
Yeah, Bill said, well, we'll have a race.
Wow, you're just a little kid back then.
Oh yeah, I mean, I was in elementary school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you remember it.
Oh yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah. So he bulldozed down this field and created a six-wheeler course.
Yeah.
So
it was way simpler than this. You know, it was basically take the grader in the field, just make a little course.
I understand mud was part of the six-wheeler course. It was like a mud bog.
It used to be about where the Polish Hill is in the center there. Bill decided that they were ATVs, and he put in what now we would call a mud bog, you know, a little mud bog section where they 6 or 8 of them would come in, and whoever came out in front, you know.
I love it. Yeah. Man, the history of the sport. You were right here from the beginning. That's so cool. What kind of six-wheeler was it that you raced?
It was actually a Hustler.
Hustler. Is that what Bud had too?
Bud had Scramblers. Okay. And Bud was a Hustler dealer. And actually, Bud and I drove to Arkansas, and they gave me one.
To race?
To race, yeah.
Am I talking with the first factory sponsored ATV racer? You're kidding me.
Yeah. And we went down to Arkansas and
talked him out of a unit and put it on the truck.
Met with the owner. The owner of the...
Oh my goodness, I didn't know that. Yeah. That's awesome. I just may be talking to the first factory that supported ATV racing.
And I think in the next, 3 or 4 years, we were pretty successful.
Yeah.
I think their sales were, improved by it. It got a little bit intense. Got to the point where you were buying brand new snowmobiles and jerking the engine out.
Were you thinking about it all day in school? And drawing? Okay, I was too. I'm not the only one. Drawing pictures and pretending I was on the social study book or whatever, but I'd have my dirt wheels in there. Same thing with you. Okay. Yeah. Same page. Yeah. All right. Wow. So then that evolved into, did you get an ATC 90? What was next?
Oh, we all had 90s just to play with.
Yeah. Those weren't race machines yet.
We didn't race them really. No, I mean, we all had them. They were the pit bikes, ride wheelies. That was the cool thing.
But out in Southern California, they started a little earlier.
I think it was like when the 185s or something, or even the 110s. Yeah, then we started a little class for them, and then then that 250 came out, and then everybody had one of those.
But we can say the birthplace of ATV racing was right here because of those six-wheelers. Oh, yeah. They weren't doing that in Southern California, so maybe they beat us with the three-wheeler movement. Yeah, a little bit. But once we pick up the ground, coming after that, because the ATC turned into 200X, turned into 250R, Marty Hart, Jimmy White. You saw some incredible stuff on this track.
Oh, yeah, the big Honda rig would pull in. Big Honda rig would pull in, and they'd have prototype stuff that nobody had.
All started down here in about 1981. I bought a three-wheeler from Fisher Cycle, and I was sitting up here at the corner of Maple Road one day, helping my dad plant corn, and Bill came by, otherwise known as Wild Man, the creator of this crazy thing, and pulled over, and I don't know whether he was smoking or chewing on a cigar that day, but he says, "Hey Baldwin, get them tires out of the back of that pickup truck, put them on that three-wheeler, start racing." And that's pretty much where it all started. And I raced three-wheelers professionally against Marty Hart and Curtis and Jimmy White, and just decided that I was doing my own mechanical work and competing myself, and decided that if you're going to succeed in the sport, you had to choose one path or the other. You either had to be on the mechanical end of it or a competitor. And I met up with the FAR guys, and otherwise known as Tim and Tommy, and started helping Tommy first, and then he got hurt, and then came along Tim FAR, and it kind of all is evolved from there. And he and I went on to win multiple championships and just worked great together, and both furthered our educations and just made a career out of racing four-wheelers. It's awesome. Brought my rig out here Thursday night and was waiting for Sherry to come pick me up, and kind of was walking from back in the pit area and just thought, you know what, it's been a long time. A lot of memories, made a lot of good friendships here, and a lot of people aren't here yet this year, but next year for the 50th, hopefully we can get a whole bunch of people to come to this event. It's gonna be great.
I just love this place. I'm here all the time. Anytime I'm free, I'm here.
What would you say to a newbie that hasn't been here yet that might be watching this?
You need to come experience this one time, and I guarantee you will come back from then on.
Okay.
You'll definitely come back. We have trail riders come in and never been here before. And they'll come in, and when they leave, they say, we will be back. This is by far the best place they ever been to. And when we did our vintage race for the hair scramblers, the old bikes, them guys was tickled to death to come here, and they thought, never seen nothing like this place.
Wow.
And see, that's guys been around for years and still didn't know nothing about it. So we need to get the word out that it's here.
Yeah, actually I was born on race day, August 18th, 1991.
No way.
It was really fun, really interesting. It's been a really cool experience. I very much enjoyed it.
Born on race day. I didn't know that. That's pretty cool.
It's in the blood. It's such a cool experience being a part of this, not only because of the races, and it's such a family-oriented sport. Everybody loves each other, and we're all here for each other, and we all become one big family. So honestly, it's not, wow, how are we open? It's, wow, how did we keep so many people coming for so long? I don't know. This place has a heartbeat, and I think when you come out here and you rev your engine and you get it going, everything just kind of sinks, and then your heart like beats with it, and without you guys we wouldn't be here. So really it's a question for you guys to answer. Why do you guys keep coming out? And thank you so much for coming. It's incredible. It's incredible to watch all these kids grow up, and just like how you were talking to me about growing up, it's crazy. It's crazy seeing these little ones get their license, and then they're taller than me all of a sudden, and it's like, wow, this is an experience. This is something that money doesn't buy, and I really do mean that full-heartedly. You come to a lot of different sports, but this is the only one where there's just this gathering of love.
Your grandfather did a lot to spark that love for the sport. He was bringing people to races in a trailer, I understand, before either one of us were born yet, and started this camaraderie, and that's something that you wouldn't think you would do. Tell me about him as a person, because a lot of the racers know him as this old angry guy that would kick you out if you did something wrong.
My grandpa was a farm boy.
Right.
This used to all be farmland, and he had kids, and he had 3 boys, and he loved them to the moon and back.
So he sacrificed farmland for a racetrack?
I think so. He gave them something that they couldn't just go out and get, and we don't really have that around here. We have really awesome tracks close to us, but we didn't have something that they could just go to all the time and do whatever they wanted with. And I think that's why Grandpa was so stubborn, because this isn't just a track. This is home. This is our home. That's why we care so much about, when somebody's looping around and doing wheelies in the middle of the road, and it's like, this is our home, and we love that when we do have races like this, we have the people that have been coming out their entire lives, and that's their home too, and you guys respect it, and you respect it like it's your home.
What makes Pine Lake special to you?
It's by far my favorite track. It's got everything you want in a TT track. The environment's great. There's a lake for the kids to go swimming. It's just fantastic here. Good atmosphere. I can see myself doing this 20, 30 years from now. As long as I can walk, I'll be out there on the track on a 3-wheeler. So this track has my support until I'm in the ground.
This little red building's where all the scoring, all the sign up happens. We'll follow Lindsay in, as they're always very busy here at Pine Lake, but this is where things happen, where you're signing up. Can I borrow you for a minute? Boy,
there.
how many years have we been doing this? And it's not easy. What you guys are doing, there's never a spare minute. I'm glad I found a spare minute to talk to you for a minute because
Right.
you've been coming since three-wheelers, right?
Six-wheelers, then three-wheelers, then four-wheelers, then the three-wheels were banned at
Yep.
all.
Were
This-
you
this race
scoring
will
back
have
then,
them
or
all.
what was your duties way back then?
The first year I camped and watched.
Okay, me
that
too.
was the last time I got to watch the race.
Me too.
So this is our 47th year. No,
Unbelievable.
48th year. Excuse me, 48th
You've been to
year.
all of them.
All
but one.
All but one.
That's amazing. I didn't
It's
know.
cool though. It's how it's evolved over the years is amazing.
Yeah. Well,
And-
it's thanks to people like you.
This track is phenomenal.
It is.
It was totally restructured. The big bowl is gone.
Yeah.
And that was the only thing I ever got to watch from the what used to be Shanty. Now we're
Oh,
in
yeah.
Taj Mahal.
I know, but
So-
you guys deserve this. And look what you have. This is great. New building.
The gentleman right outside the door, Bud Fisher,
Oh.
is real. He raced year after year. We had Hoppy Fisher racing.
Oh, I didn't know that.
six-wheelers.
No
She
way.
was one mean woman, six-wheeler racer.
Damn, it was a family
Yeah.
deal, wasn't it?
Oh,
I didn't know
very
she
much
used
so.
to race.
Dave Fisher raced.
Yep.
In fact, we're hoping on the 50th, not to give our hand, but we're hoping to get them all back behind. Well, Hoppy's gone, of course, but have Bud, have Dave, Dwayne Fisher, which is
Wayne
a
was
cousin.
awesome. He was, I think he won one of the big races one year.
Yes, yeah.
He was a really good
So
rider.
to have those guys all come
Yeah.
back and to do a real anniversary. Any of the riders that we've seen over the years, I was telling them, make sure the 50th is put in your calendar.
Yep.
Because it's going to be a phenomenal time.
It really is.
We're pretty proud of this, but especially for Bud.
This is
Voted track of the year by
This
the
should, be,
riders.
this should be track of the decade. Decades with an
Half a
S.
century almost.
Of all the people that have done this year after year, I think you guys are the one that I'm most amazed with because of what goes into it. The stress level,
Well-
you just want to not ever do it again, right?
Well, for the first 21 years, Lindsay never had a birthday.
it was here.
Celebrated outside of Pine Lake.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes. So it's a family thing. They were both here when
Yeah,
they were
your husband worked many years as the starter,
Ladder
right?
in the start line.
Yeah.
when they were like a month old, 2 months old. They were both here.
Wow.
Because I had to be here. Yeah. So.
You literally grew up in this hallowed ground.
Well,
That's cool.
our
So we may not be
weekends were
blood
here
family,
anyway.
but we're family.
Yes. Awesome. All right. Thank you for talking with
welcome.
us,
No
man.
problem, John.
I'll pop in later and get
Okay.
some B-roll.
It will be a lot of fun.
Yeah, and I love your air conditioning, your new palace. This
We're
is
gonna
great.
have drywall next time.
All right. Look at the happiness that Bud built up in this building. I love it. See you later. There you have it. That's the scoring team, the heartbeat of the Pine Lake National right in that little red building. Pretty cool, pretty good people, know what they're doing, and that's why it's been so consistent year after year in July. This is where you come. This is where ATV racing was born. And man, from talking to the people today, I think it is going to go 50 more years. What an incredible thing that the Fishers have built.